Magandang umaga! So for this video, we are going to have another lesson for the subject reading and writing skills. And this is the first topic for the reading and writing skills, that is the patterns of a written text. For the patterns of a written text, we have 8. Pero ngayong umaga, I will just discuss to you the first 4, and then on the next video, another 4 patterns of written text. So as you can see, nagsasalita ako gamit ang ating wika, that is Filipino. So imimix ko na lang para mas lalong maintindihan ng mga Filipino students yung lesson natin ngayong araw. So let's have the patterns of written text. The first one is cause and effect or cause-effect. Okay, so ito yung mga definition niya. Number 1, presents why something happened. So kapag gusto mong gumamit ng ganitong pattern of development, so cause and effect, gusto mong ipaliwanag bakit nangyayari yung ganitong bagay. So for cause and effect, it is a relationship for an action and a reaction. So, ina-identify mo dito kung ano yung action at ano yung reaction. So, cause and effect. Now, we have here the keywords or signal words. Ito yung mas lalong nakakatulong para ma-identify natin na yung ginagamit ng author is cause and effect, or gusto mong mas emphasize na yung pattern of development na ginagamit mo is cause and effect. For the cause, here are the signal words. Cause of, because of, for, due to, as, and since. Hindi lang ito yung nasa listahan. Actually, mas marami pa. For the keywords for effect, we have therefore, consequently, so that, thus, accordingly, at marami pa. So, ito yung mga salitang pwede mong magamit when you use cause and effect as pattern of writing. Next, we have the classification. From the word classify. So, ina-identify mo or kina-classify mo, pinag-iiba-iba mo yung mga items according to their parts, to their types, to their kinds, or the categories. Classification yon. Now, for the signal words, ito yung mga pwede mong gamitan. A part of, a kind of, a group of, a way of, a class of, an example of, types of, divided into, and comprised of. Marami ding mga signal words na pwede mo pang magamit when you use classification in writing. Next, we have the comparison and contrast. Comparison involves identification of similarities. So, tandaan nyo yan. Kapag kina-compare mo yung dalawa or maraming bagay, ina-identify mo yung similarities. Therefore, pagkakapareha. So, the signal words that you can use to identify that is comparing, we have the following words. Similarly, in like manner, and in the same way. Actually, marami rin yan siyang listahan for the signal words under comparison. For the contrast, that is identifying the differences. So, kanina, for comparison, yung pagkakapareho. For the contrast, the differences, therefore, yung pagkakaiba. Differences between or among two subjects or topics. So, gaya rin ng comparison, meron ding signal word si contrast. We have the following. On the contrary, the opposite, compared to, in contrast, or in contrast, although, unless, however, at marami pa. So, yun yung mga salitang pwedeng mo gamitin kapag gagamitin mo itong comparison and contrast in writing a certain text. Para sa pang-apat na patterns of written text, meron tayong description. Description is a pattern of written text refers to identifying concrete details and appearances, characteristics, and action. Now, take note with the word concrete details. Kapag sinasabi nating concrete, that means eksakto. Hindi yung it's very vague. Hindi yung mapapaisip pa yung reader mo kung ano ba talagang gusto mong itumbok. So, yun yung concrete. Kapag you do this description, you will just use adjectives or adverbs. So for adjectives, that is a part of speech that describes a noun or pronoun. So example of adjectives, we have beautiful, ugly, and a lot more. For the adverbs, that is another parts of speech. It's a combination of adjective and verb. That is why it is called adverbs. So for the adverbs, that are the words that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. So it's like for the verb, for example, run. So yung adverb niya could be like fast. Alright? So, dinidescribe niya yung verb that is mabilis tumakbo. So, that is for description. Adjectives and adverbs are abundant in descriptive texts. Now, we have here the following example. And at the same time, this would be your identification process kung ano ba yung pattern of development na ginamit for the following texts. Let's have the first one. Online courses let students learn at their own pace, accomplish assignments on their own schedules, and acquire the same knowledge as they would in traditional, classroom-based course. Just like traditional classes, online instructors use discussion, assignments, and community to educate students. However, their means of execution for these tools are quite different. Now, what pattern of development ang ginamit sa ganitong text? Time is up. The answer is comparison and contrast. Take note of the word however. Next, her nails were long, but they were not painted. She was fragrant like a morning when papayas are in bloom, and a small dimple appeared momentarily high on her right cheek. Now, what is your answer? The pattern used here is description. Very good. Take note of the words long, not painted, fragrant like morning, or papayas in bloom, small dimple. So these are adjectives. So basically, this is description. Another example. There are 3 types of bullying. These are verbal bullying, social bullying, and physical bullying. So what pattern of development ang ginamit sa ganitong text? We have classification. The word or the signal word here is types of. And the last one we have here. Kids who are bullied can experience negative physical, social, emotional, academic, and mental health issues. Now, what pattern of development used in this text? The answer is... So that ends my lesson for this time. I hope na meron kayong nakuha kahit papano sa lesson kong ito. See you in the next video, and we are still under the patterns of read the text. Bye-bye!